that? Not me. Why me? Who cares? Let's just get into the video. I've changed up the look, and one finger equals one reason why I have a lot of time. It's pretty simple, right? I don't want to get the virus. I don't want to lay sick in bed. I'd rather hang out with you guys, playing all of this. So, this setup, it's just like a setup, you know, like to make it look good, you know. So you see this little guy right here, small little chap. If you guess him as Ant-Man, you are correct. Now, I've also got this big boy, and let's compare the size. So here at the front, let's put a small chap. Let's put Iron Man. Like Iron Man is the size of you, pretty much. And now let's put Hulk there to match a bigger size, and then there. Now you can compare the size. Like that is how big you are, and that's how big this big boy is. I'm going to make a challenge for this big boy's name. As you know, this is War Machine. Well, what is his suit's name? Like this big boy's suit. Just have a close look at him. To have a good look. So yeah, I mean, like he's so huge. He's made out of metal, and he can still fly by the look of that red bit. Which pretty much makes him go like this. This hand is making it more talented, as you can see. And then, bam. How could he not survive? He'll survive. This Ant-Man, a bigger version that I got from the last packet with this big boy. I have all the packets up there. As you can see, the one that with the first one, and then the second one. Hopefully you aren't looking closely enough. You know why? The thing is, you might be able to see the name of this big boy, and I'm setting up a big challenge for him. Well, the challenge is, guess the name of him by the end of the video. So let's start the video with a good normal look. So, which means, let's put everything back in their places. Like there, Captain Marvel's like there, protecting it. And then there's Hulk. Iron Man's chilling up there. Ant-Man doesn't really want to be noticed, so he's shrunk a bit. And War Machine, I forgot the guy inside him. This guy, that guy's name. And he is guarding it as well with number one, a shotgun. That I call it a shotgun. I mean, like it's 100% a gun, and it pretty much looks a bit like a shotgun. And in his other hand is this little gun, other gun. I don't know. I don't really know how to call it. There he is. And Nebula, she wants to she just stands on the roof looking dangerous. You can see why. One leg's there and she's standing and she's with a sword. And this guy, he is behind there. And if this guy was damaged while fighting, it will just automatically start spraying with guns and with these rocket launchers. Bam! Look where it's going. Look where it's going. Fly away, Thanos. So, let's begin. This little guy, he's not that little, starts right over here. Like there, you're like, ooh. And then she's like, hey, how dare you do that? And you're like, I fly away. I mean, not me, him. Yeah, that little chap right there. So, this Captain Marvel, she just flies up for any more damages. She just fires fire around. And all of a sudden, there. Hey, what are you doing? Bam. That is not it. She gets lowered. And they take her away. Then, so as you saw, Thanos was over there. As I told you. Horrible aim of mine. Extremely horrible aim. That just landed on my head if you didn't see. Okay, out of ammo, as I should call it. So, if this was a book, this chapter would be Nebula to the rescue. Nebula jumps down. She wants to be cool, so she does a front flip. And then she lands. She runs to Thanos. Oh, hello, daughter. And he's like, bam. Bam. And she wants to struck him, but Thanos expects it, jumps, and then, like that. And now, there she is. She has been captured. Iron Man, he was about to. Remember this guy? Yeah, I think you do. No. And he flies aside. These guys, they come. Well, actually, if this was a book, this wouldn't really be Nebula to the rescue. They capture Nebula. Nope. Bam, sharp sword. And then she beats up the other one. He flies to the side. And now, she nearly strikes Thanos. And then she jumps. Then she jumps. She is like me. She has terrible aim. She misses just by the side of his head and she falls aside. Terrible aim. Hulk stands up. You're like, no. But Thanos, he remembers anything. He's like a genius. He remembers that Hulk's probably like behind him or something. Boom. Good thing, at the end of the story when he'll be able to tell the tale, he'll be able to say, good thing, that didn't crack. I'm does a front flip, oops, and then punches him. Yeah, this little guy didn't have a chance to do anything. The War Machine, I was was about to say he grabs his guns. He thought of a better idea. He got up into here, tucked his... Actually, wait. There are no seatbelts, so he didn't tuck his seatbelt because there's no seatbelt. I wonder how he's safe in there. You know, it's like one of the most unbreakable things. Yes, it did not break. He grabs Thanos, which is by the leg, which actually is very heavy, Thanos, yes. And he jumps and smashes Thanos. He hits him like that, which grabs aside his hand. And then with his left hand, bam, right in the chest. Where you know the thingy is of Iron Man and War Machine, flies aside, shoot, broken. Too much damage taken by the Infinity Gauntlet. War Machine climbs out. He goes away. You probably did not know where he went. Some of you probably went. No, he didn't went to take a nap. He went somewhere. Here's the battle with Hulk and Thanos. Hulk is running towards Thanos. He jumps and he claps. Thanos flies aside, as you know, that's one of Hulk's best moves. Thanos is extremely furious. You can see this guy. By that time, he had gone there. He climbed on that, fell down, and started riding around like a horse, trying to shake him off. And then all of a sudden, Thanos knows what he's doing. He knows that Hulk isn't his teammate, so he bumps into him. And then he goes at full speed round and round in circles. And then he bumps into Hulk, makes Iron Man fly off him and straight into Hulk, which sounds pretty silly. Hulk crashes the base again. It did get cracked, but it's not broken. Nebula stands up. Bam! Blocked it with his hammer. As you can see there. And the Infinity Gauntlet and the sword collapse. And there they go like that. Woof. Nebula has had her times to duck. Thanos was about to jump, but then he saw the problems that he had of jumping. So, which way should he go? Should he go like that? But that will be, you know. So what should he do? Should he duck down to dodge Captain Marvel's shot? But he'll be struck with a sword. Or should he jump, get hit by Captain Marvel's, but miss the sword? The answer is he should duck down. Because as you can see, this is pretty hard to break, and the sword would not be able to break it through. And when she would do that, she would probably have to hit Nebula. Yeah, over the legs is a hard place. And just a little scrap over here is not a problem at all for Thanos. So, more power, much more power. She flies aside. You're probably wondering, if Thanos just collapsing the Avengers, how are they going to win? This is how. They all go on him. Okay, I'll just move it over here. They all go on him. But as I was telling you, right now, this is where the War Machine went. And just have a look at that while I set this up in like 1 minute. No, less than 1 minute, it's like half the video 1 minute. And then, and he rides straight into Thanos. Sends him aside. Now his car is on top. They all guard it. And then Thanos obviously isn't dead, that's not enough weight. But now, the broken suit, which is still extremely heavy, Hulk barely lifts it. And you know what it does. You know that this is fantasy. Hulk would not be able to lift such a huge suit, even though he has super strength. And yeah, Thanos is pretty much dead. Now Hulk, he drives on him, and then the suit falls. Nebula dodges defeat, and then all that's left is to defeat these little guys, and then that could all be done by this guy, which will just, they're like going on him. What makes this easy for him? What makes this easy for him to defeat all of them at once? Because they're in a straight long damn, like that. It's like Iron Man fires his blasts, and it's like a bullet. They can go through many people if they're in the line. This piece of glass is already nearly broken because Hulk bashed into it 2 times, and now it's this. And now they're all dead. All Thanos and his little guys. So, this video is nearly ended. I'll be making more videos about Fortnite, maybe Minecraft, probably Minecraft, and more other videos.